The most important thing to remember when learning to speak Korean is that the vowel sound does not change, ever. What do I mean by that? For example, the same vowel A is pronounced differently in the following words. A in hat, A in hard, and A in hate. So the vowel A alone does not give you enough information on how to pronounce it. You have to look at its surroundings. But in Korean, the vowel sound never changes. For example, the following vowel is pronounced A, and it is always pronounced A. Never A or ea, just A. So here's a Korean word, for example. You can probably correctly guess that there are some A sound in here. Now the next thing you should know is that each Korean letter represents a syllable. So you can tell that this is a two-syllable word like apple or monkey. And for each letter, there is just one vowel coupled with one or two consonants. The consonant on the bottom, if there is one, is always pronounced last. And the other consonant is always pronounced first, with the vowel sound coming in between. So let's start with the second letter and see how it is pronounced. I separated the vowels and the consonants and spread them out on the bottom side so it would be easier for you to see. The order of pronunciation would be, like I said, the consonant on the bottom, the one that looks like a square, pronounced last, after the vowel A, and the other consonant pronounced before the vowel. The first consonant is pronounced roughly the same as the alphabet N. So what we should do is put together the consonant N and the vowel A. The important thing is that you must resist the urge to change the pronunciation of the vowel. Remember, the vowel sound never changes, so adding N to A would sound like na, not nei, or nei, or ne. It's always na. And the last consonant is roughly the same as the alphabet M. So adding that to na would result in nam. Again, the vowel sound doesn't change, so the pronunciation isn't name, or nam, or nem, but nam. Now, for the first letter, the first alphabet is pronounced like G. So the first consonant and the vowel combined produces ka. And the last consonant is like adding an N and a G, like in sing, sang, or song. So ka plus ng would be kang, kang. And now we know that this word is pronounced Gangnam. Have you ever heard of this word before? You probably have, since it's in the title of one of the most viewed videos on YouTube of all time, Gangnam Style. You might think it's weird that the vowels in the syllables Kang and Nam are pronounced differently when they should be the same in the English version of the title. And that's probably because, unlike Korean, the pronunciation of English vowels tend to change. So if we wanted English speakers to pronounce Gang like it actually sounded, we would probably have to write it like this. And that would probably make no sense to an English speaker. And thus they had to resort to the closest thing, gang, which is close enough, I guess. I've seen a lot of people learning Korean making the mistake of pronouncing the same vowel differently and thought I'd make this short video to help. I hope it's been of help to some people. Cheers!